Airbnb is undoubtedly one of the most popular companies in the sharing economy. It now operates in over 190 countries globally. The company allows homeowners, or what they call hosts, to rent out space in their homes for a short period of time. But it's come under fire in Ireland recently for handing over host details to revenue. Thomas Kelly is a host in Ireland and says he was always aware he had to pay tax on profits and hopes there will now be more clarity on what he needs to pay.
What I was looking for was just, clarification. What do I have to pay in tax, and what way do I go about it? Up to now, because again, it's, as you know, it's so new, this peer-to-peer sharing, the laws and the taxation system just hasn't kept pace with it. So basically, that was good for me. Your first question, would I do it again? Absolutely. The beauty about it is you can do it when you want, where you want. I'm changing job now soon, so I'll be stopped doing it. But then I can open up the book again in another while, and that flexibility is brilliant. And obviously, the bit of extra cash is, pretty handy as well.
Others here are not so happy. Until earlier this year, many hosts believed that the government's rent-a-room scheme allowing people to earn up to €12,000 tax-free annually applied to them. However, Revenue has made it clear Airbnb rentals do not qualify for tax relief.
Revenue's position is that they believe that residential accommodation, that specific term, means that it becomes your residence and it implies a longer term stay, and they're contrasting that with guest accommodation, which is the B&B type accommodation. So really what Revenue have done is they've examined the Airbnb model and said, well, which is it closer to? Is it closer to a long-term residential letting, or is it closer to a classic brick and mortar B&B letting? And Revenue have decided that it's closer to the classic B&B model, and therefore it's taxable trading income.
Airbnb have published legal advice saying they will challenge the Revenue's definition of residential accommodation. But tax advisors here say it will be up to the Irish government on whether or not they will want to offer small tax-free concessions to people. Well, it's not clear yet whether Airbnb hosts renting apartments like these in Ireland will fight the tax relief scheme. One thing is for certain, though, the sharing economy is going nowhere, and some tax regulation will have to be put in place globally. Lorda Sexton, CCTV, Dublin.